Alright, so welcome to part C of welcome to part C of this episode. We're gonna have a bit of a discussion here. This is hmm mm. I'm gonna be honest. That might be my... So you know that I have like that S rank category of like all the events that are really, really good? Yeah, this isn't there. I'm not gonna say what rank it is, it's just not there. If this event was like a kind of prelude to a larger event, to a larger collaboration, that I could understand. But yeah, as it stands, I don't know. It's I'm kind of... I don't want to say I'm disappointed. I'm just I went into this having some high hopes. Because Another Eden, it's not like a big title. But it is definitely underrated. And I feel like Memoria Freese is not that underrated. Especially since it has like, what, 30-something million players, 30 million something players worldwide or whatever. So I find it really odd that for a game that I would consider and that others consider kind of like a hidden gem, like Another Eden, I'm just surprised at like at how much didn't happen. Let's talk about the good bits. The good bits, the costume thing was funny. They kept that costume thing of like, oh yeah, the people who wear the costumes are the same people, that voice the same people, and whatever. That was cool. I liked that. That was funny. I liked the conversation. I think the highlight of the event was supposed to be the final battle, and then the conversation between Aldo and Belle about like being a hero and you know fighting and all that kind of stuff. And like what does it mean to be like is it wrong to care for people? Like, is it wrong to well, Phoenix explained it. I think that was supposed to be the highlight of the event. I didn't really see it as that. I feel like let me offer some criticism here. All right, not criticism, but let's get to that in a minute. I also liked the final battle. The final battle was cool. I liked that they added the music. I liked like the ending sequence where they were in the village at the end. That was really, really cool. I liked... I think the funniest person in this event was Ryu and... Svi. I think the most interesting character of the event was Mario. I think that the costumes that everybody got to wear were really beautiful. I love them. Super cool. But yeah, just not for me. Gonna be honest. I mean, it's just the event was well made. I like it and all that, but like, I can't even tell. It was made. The event was made. I want to talk about this. All right, let's get to the criticism. All right, the three main things that I don't like, that I personally don't like about this event. Like let's talk compositions. All right, let's talk composition. My higher order concerns, or not concerns, but like my higher order problems with this event, were that it wasn't as developed as the other collabs. Like with what's it called? Something sword. Come on, it's been a while. Strike the Blood. With Strike the Blood, they had a lot. Strike the Blood, I think, was like Strike the Blood probably was the best. Like besides Eyes Catastrophe, and pretty much all the collabs up to this point were incredible. Each of them with a sense of flair, a sense of style. Like, obviously, there was some format that kept on getting repeated and whatnot. Except for, like, Attack on Titan. I guess that was different. But besides that, I don't know. I don't know. Kind of just... Yeah, so that's the first thing. It didn't really do much. You know, it really didn't do much. The second thing that I didn't really like about this, like the second high order concern, is that they kind of just spoiled, I guess, like the climactic part of the event in the trailer. I feel like it would have been a lot more effective if I saw that happen when it did, and instead of knowing that was gonna happen from the trailer. So yeah, that's another higher order concern. I don't think I have any more high order concerns. Besides that, like, honestly, like, this is kind of going back to the first one. They could have done a lot more. Hell, they could have done more than what they did. Because Another Eden is a big game, alright? I haven't played through all of it, and I probably never will. But it's a big game. There's a lot of things you can do, alright? I'm sure there's a shit ton of stories that you can create and then implement as an event here. Like... But there wasn't. And I don't know, it's just kind of like... There's a lot of missed opportunity. That's like the highest order concern. There was a lot of missed opportunity. If you played Another Eden, you know, there was a lot of missed opportunity here. Of course, this is an event done as a collaboration with Memoria Freese, not with Another Eden. So I suppose that's also to be taken into account. I'm kind of looking at this through the Another Eden perspective. But at the same time, like, I don't know. It just seems very... There could have been a lot more done. I know that they said that Memoria Freese doesn't have, like, a past or future. Like, it doesn't take place in the past or future, but... I don't know. It kind of just left a weird taste. Like, I feel like they could have done something. Like, somebody could have gotten trapped in, like, a different world and they had to go save them. Or, like, I don't know. I'm kind of just left, you know? Lower Order Concerns is really just the title. The title's great, like, you know, Under Resort and the Feline Guide. It's like, I don't know, it's like... I don't know, man. I'm kind of just... I feel like if this event was going to be a lot bigger than it was, than, like, what I thought it to be, I feel as if, it really could have been, like an S-tier event for me. Like, if it had the complexity of, let's say... Not complexity, not really depth or complexity, but, like, the longevity and, like, twists-y, feel of, what do you call it? Not another Eden. Stray a record or something like that. Like one of the collab events. Obviously, a Stray record isn't a collab event, bigger than point. I feel like I would have enjoyed it a lot more. I didn't think that this would be as short and sweet as it was. I don't know, I'm kind of like it was well made. It was well made. It was good, you know. But like at the same time, they could have done a lot more. I feel like going back to the like lower order concerns, freaking. I feel like I should have been able to tell that this event wasn't going to be massive. By the title, because the title is great, you know, like Under Resort and the Feline Guide, but like, look, all I'm saying, my guys, the amount of times they've put Under Resort into a fucking like title in this game, they have it as an episode, which is fine, right? They have it as an episode number, they have it as an event, they have it as another event, they have it as this event. So it's like it's been used so many times that it's like I know it's referenced as the Under Resort, but that's like. I don't know. I feel like I should have caught on that this event wasn't going to be like massive, because I feel like if it was going to be massive, the title would be something as grand as Aya's Catastrophe, or like Attack on Arario, like that kind of stuff. I kind of forgot the name for the event that we had Strike the Blood for. But, like, yeah, I mean, Strike the Blood was, like, the freaking... Dude, Strike the Blood event was, like, super deep into the lore. That shit went hard with the lore. Alright? Like, if y'all remember how well that, like, event was made, oh my lord, dude, that was so good. And so, I kind of just, in getting into this, I kind of expected a similar thing. But we didn't get that. And kind of disappointed. Again, I can understand if this event was like a prologue to a larger event. Like, I can understand if, like, at the end of the event, it was like, oh, to be continued, or like, because it's even called Tall Tale. Like, y'all could have done something with that, which is like, I mean, not like all a dream like Cassandra, but I don't know. It's just odd, not a fan of it. I'm gonna be honest. You know, if you love it, great. You know, happy for you. You know, personally, I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan of this event. It's all I can say, it's short, it's sweet. I feel like there could have been a lot more, though. Like, even with the characters, that's the other higher order concern that I have. Like, we got to barely, like, in the other events, we kind of learn a little bit more. We kind of learn, like, about Yukina, and we learn about a little bit about Eren Yeager. We learn a little bit more about people like the freaking cowgirl from Goblin Slayer. And so I'm surprised that we didn't really learn about anyone. I mean, we did. Like, we kind of learned about Feely, and then Aldo and Feely. But we didn't learn anything about Mariel. Mariel was just kind of there. And I feel like Mariel would have been a very interesting character to have gotten to know here. I don't know. This event, to me, I feel as if it's a very not poor, but like a very awkward introduction to the characters and story of. I mean, it's not supposed to be an introduction, but like, if you're a player of Memoria Freese who only plays Memoria Freese and not another Eden, and this is like your first interaction with another Eden, it's bound to be very odd. You'd probably be like, oh, well, I guess another Eden, isn't that cool? When in reality, it actually is really cool. Yeah, I don't know, right, Flyer? I mean, y'all are awesome, but I don't know about this one. This one... It's really hit or miss with this one, right? It was really hit or miss. And you missed it. Like, really... You were close. Like, I thought they were going to go through the portal, and it was going to be cool, but I guess not. Yeah, a lot of opportunity here. A lot of missed opportunity. There's one thing more I wanted to say, I think. It's just an odd introduction. Like, oh yeah. The one thing I do like about this event, but I also don't really like at the same time, is that they don't spoil the game's story. I mean, they do, but they don't. Of like another Eden. Because the one of the things that I kinda didn't like about the Strike the Blood crossover was that they had basically talked a lot about what had happened in Season 4. And I haven't watched Season 4. They were talking about like wars and arenas and all this kind of like final battle type shit, and like, what are you guys talking about? So that was kind of like the only thing I didn't like about it. But I kind of just, accepted it, because it's like, I technically was supposed to finish it, but I didn't before I decided to start the event. So it's more on me than the event. But with this, it's like, I'm happy that they didn't reveal anything. Because I feel like Another Eden story is one of those stories that you should be allowed to experience yourself. And you shouldn't be spoiled about what happens in it. In another game that they're collabing with. It's a good game. In summary, Another Eden's a really good game. Is the event with Memoria Freese bad? The collab that they did with Memoria Freese, bad, terrible. Not really. It's just for me personally, it was kind of underwhelming. But does that mean that it's totally bad? No. It had its moments. It had, it explained some stuff. It was interesting, but it wasn't. For somebody who's seen like a solid. What was our last event? It was our last, big event. Let me look. Our last big event was Story Digest, Event Story. Our last big event was a Midnight Sabbath. Oh, well, yeah. No, yeah, our last big event was, Aida's Vesta. A Midnight Sabbath. We didn't even finish a Midnight Sabbath. Yeah, the last big event that we had was Aida's Vesta. Is this fully done? No, it's not. The last big event that we had was Aida's Vesta. And then before that, we had like, if you cut out, you cut out certain memoirs, well, not even certain memoirs, not even any of these, we've had, like, solid bangers for, like, the past year. Like, ever since, yeah, basically just a solid string of bangers since Winter Reverie. Like, every event has been incredible. And so it just feels odd to have this. I don't know, just not a fan of it. Just not a big fan of it. Like, yeah, just not a big fan of it. Anyway, that has got to be the one and only event, I hope, that I don't like. Pretty much every other event in this entire series I love, except for that one. The game is good, though. Another Eden, I suggest if you like gacha games and story and shit, I suggest you play that game. It's good. It's a solid game. We're gonna do some quick battling. Oh, you know, I'll do the battling offline. Yeah, I have time. Clear all quests to get friendly maiden Ween. Okay, not Ween, Fine. What do you get, mine? And then I'll get the bonds throughout here, I'm assuming. Yeah. Alright, cool. Will I actually? Limit break? Limit break fully? No. Aw, man. Just limit break. Alright, well, I suppose that's fair. Man. Alright. Well, hey, what can you do? At least we're gonna get Aldo and Fiend. Cool. Well, this is gonna end this episode off here. Still have no official day for the beginning of Merimia Fresmas, but we're finished with this event, which is a huge bunch of stress off my shoulders. I thought this event, like, despite what I've said, I thought this event was gonna be like a solid 6 hours long. I legit thought this shit was gonna be as long as Aida's Vesta, and so despite my opinions on this event, I'm quite happy that it was as short as it was. Because now I have time to, like, chill. Now I have time to maybe do a live stream. Like, now I have time to take a nap, you know, to play some Minecraft, to upload the video even. So, I'm just, like, I've got time to chill. So, yeah, you know, despite everything, I'm quite happy. And plus, we're back, alright? Folks, if you get a shit episode tomorrow, too bad. You're getting it, alright? I'm done with wanting to freaking skip a day or two because I know that I'm not going to start Merimia Fresmas or start this event or whatever. No, I'm telling you right now, alright? If tomorrow's a shit episode, it's a shit episode. But if tomorrow we start the next event, if tomorrow we continue freaking the finale of the Right 9, we do it, alright? Get ready. We're freaking drilling into this, folks. We're drilling into this thing, alright? We're drilling to the core, and hopefully at the core there will be the Rosella Freeze. That won't be Rosella Freeze, but it will be Merimia Fresmas La Freeze. And until the next episode of Another Eden La Freeze, this has been your host? Person? People? And, yeah, until the next one, arigato gozaimasu for watching and until the next one, arigato.